Donald Trump and the American citizens who voted for him, along with all those who support him, are about to find out that when you go to bed with the devil, you might just wake up with a pitchfork in your back. And that is what is happening. I'm going to tell you about that story in just a few seconds. But what we have to realize is, why in the world would anyone ever think or believe or remotely consider that someone as powerful and wealthy as Elon Musk, who then gives his all, literally, and hundreds of millions of dollars to try and put someone in a position that they wouldn't want, let's say, I don't know, payback for that? Take a listen to what is just happening up on the Hill regarding the spending bill.
Trump says he wants the debt limit increased under Biden, as if we don't know that Republicans control the House and that he is asking for that very thing. And they also want a clean bill. There is no such thing on the table right now. And Speaker Johnson just doesn't have the votes.
Absolutely. Look, this is government by tantrum. This is what the American people voted for, and they're just getting it early. And I think actually it's quite interesting because it's not only about continuing the existing funding levels. There's also some other stuff in there that Republicans should be very much in favor of, including funding for hurricane victims. Do you remember Republicans, including Trump, made a big deal about how FEMA was allegedly abandoning all of these natural disaster victims? There is funding for them that they are now leaving on the cutting room floor. So I don't even understand the strategy here. Like, why would you want to come into office with a shut down government? Usually a new administration wants some breathing room.
It's very perplexing. It's very perplexing. Let me just play Mike Johnson. He is at this point not negotiating with Democrats or with Trump. He's negotiating with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. Listen.
I was communicating with Elon last night. Elon and Vivek and I are on a text chain together. And I was explaining to them the background of this. Remember, guys, we still have just a razor-thin margin of Republicans. So any bill has to have Democrat votes. They understand the situation. They said, it's not directed to you, Mr. Speaker, but we don't like the spending. I said, guess what, fellas? I don't either.
I mean, he's got a tough job. But I mean, Elon and Vivek are not in the government. They're not even going to be in the government. This is so, I mean, it's incredible, actually.
Yeah, people voted for, even unwittingly. I mean, I think they expected government, people in office to be able to keep the lights on, but this is foreshadowing what is to come, and it's only going to become more chaotic when Republicans have unified control of the federal government.
Oh yes, America and Donald. Dorothy would like to remind you that you're not in Kansas anymore, because the great and powerful Oz, known as Elon Musk, has spoken. And that's why in this breaking story, what Adam Kinsinger, former congressman from Utah, has now deemed the two of you to be referred to from now on. Here it is.
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank the Lord God that I am not in Congress anymore. I know this game. They always play this like Christmas deadline stupid game. But look, President Musk this morning made it clear, with all his vast government experience, which is basically he became rich on the federal government, that he doesn't want Republicans to pass this. And seemingly Vice President Trump kind of backed him up then at that point. And what it says about the politics is this is going to be a messy 4 years. The whole debt ceiling thing. Donald Trump is making it clear that he wants the debt ceiling to go up. By the way, the debt ceiling is going to have to go up, but he doesn't want to have to take ownership for it because he will, again, for 4 years, look at the Democrats and blame them. And so what this says about the politics is good luck for the next 4 years. I don't think they'll shut the government down because ultimately they'll want to get home for Christmas. They'll do like a 1 month CR pretending like that's going to fix everything. But yeah, I mean, I think President Elon has made it clear what his agenda is going to be for the next 4 years.
Yeah. This is where we are. And Kinsinger couldn't said it any better. The next 4 years isn't going to be a carnival. It isn't going to be a clown show. It isn't going to just be chaos. It is going to be literal criminal oligarchy and autocracy. And it's going to be run by the man who now runs Donald Trump. So with all respect, President-elect Musk and Vice President Trump may sound funny. We may get a chuckle. But in action, when that really occurs, when the puppetry is really in play after January 20th, stay frosty.